thinking about moving to Davidson County and want to know more about it? Well, guess what? I'm your man. Why, you ask? Because a box turtle has made it further than I have in my almost 40 years of existence. I've been a Davidson County native from through and through. First of all, let's start where it's located, because you might want to know that. We're about an hour north of Charlotte, about 30 minutes to Greensboro, 20 minutes to Winston, 2 hours to Raleigh. So pretty centrally located. We've got all 4 seasons. So yeah, you're going to sweat in the summer quite a bit and have that AC running wide open. In the fall, you're going to stare at leaves for about 2 weeks and then rake them up for another 3 months. In the wintertime, we're going to get a little bit of snow. We're not going to get a lot. We're just going to get enough to piss you off when your kids are still sitting at home when they should be at school. And then in springtime, it's awesome. So Lexington, Davidson County used to be the furniture capital of the world. You've probably heard of brands like Lexington Furniture. Wow. Thomasville Furniture, yeah, they're really creative with their names. But now pretty much none of that is made around here for the most part, and so we've had to take all these old industrial style buildings and give them new use. Uptown Lexington has done a phenomenal job of that. So there's a whole revitalization period, and we all know what that means. Whenever they want to revitalize the neighborhood, what do? We put beer and booze and festival prep all around there. So now we've got an amphitheater down there. We've got a cidery, Bull City Cidery. We've got Goose and the Monkey, which is a brewery, and then we've got a distillery that's getting built on another side of the properties that's down there, and they're going to be making gin down there and having a wedding venue and arcades and pizza and everything else. So there's a lot of revitalization going on in Uptown Lexington area, so don't be afraid when you see some old buildings. There is a plan for 99% of those buildings one way or another. Other things that is going on in Davidson County, well, you got High Rock Lake. It is one of the largest lakes in North Carolina. There's a lot of boating, bass fishing, Bassmaster Tournament's been here for a couple years, all those kinds of fun stuff. So if you want to do the recreational thing, High Rock Lake's a great place to go. We've even got Elevation Wake Park, one of the very few in the actual state. It's got the guide wires. You can go wakeboarding to your heart's desires. So it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of different trails you can go do, things like that. So whether you're an outgoing person or want to be outdoors, all that stuff we all have. What's the school district like in Davidson County? Well, I'm sorry, I'm a realtor. I can't tell you because it's against our code of ethics. Yes, I know it's crazy, but I will say there's a couple websites where you can go look and see what the school ratings are and things like that. You can be your own judge. Sports-wise, softball is huge in Davidson County, and so is football. If your kids play one of the other sports and you're really big into that, you might want to check, make sure that your kid's in the right school district, because Davidson County doesn't let you play or go to school outside of your school district boundaries like other places do. So something you might want to keep your eye on. What's the homes like in the area? Well, first of all, you've got everything from huge farmlands, lakefront properties that are over $1 million to, small starter homes on a half-acre lot. So you can get anything pretty much from $175 to $225 is about a starter home price in Davidson County right now. For most areas, you might get a little bit less, might be a little bit more in other areas. $300, $350, $400 is price of a small family, that kind of stuff. $400,000 or $500,000, you're probably talking about a 2-story brick home, in a more established neighborhood. Lakefront properties are ridiculous right now because everybody wants to live on the lake, and all of the relocators have just decided they're going to move to the lake instead. Those properties without a pier, you're probably talking $250,000, $300,000 on the very low end of a fixer-upper. $500,000 pretty much is going to be your starting point on High Rock Lake. Something that you might want to take into account for if you're looking for a house in Davidson County. City taxes, whether it's Thomasville or Lexington, are much higher than just the regular county taxes. That being said, make sure you check your tax values and how much your annual taxes are going to be for those different areas. Yeah, so make sure that you're good to go on those kinds of things. So what other things is Lexington famous for? Well, Lexington barbecue. Yes, we do a lot of barbecue around here. There's a lot of barbecue restaurants. You got Lexington Barbecue, you got the Barbecue Center, and just so you know, we don't do beef here. We do pork and only pork for the most part. There's a couple other ones that are around here, but those are the 2 staples of the area. Once you pick one, you have to stick with it. Like I didn't mention Speedies because I don't like Speedies personally, but other people are diehard Speedies people. So pick your favorite barbecue restaurant and you got to stick with it, folks. It's sort of like ACC basketball around here. Another huge thing for us is ACC basketball. You're either a Carolina or Duke fan, and if you pull for somebody else in the ACC, nobody cares. Whenever they play basketball, it's always pretty much a national holiday in this area. It's a lot of fun. So if you got more questions about Davidson County, make sure that you reach out to us. One of our agents can help you out, whether it's showing a property or finding out where the best pizza restaurant and wings are in town, because we can tell you. Let us know. We're all locals around here, and if this isn't your area and you said that's way too country for me and whatnot, guess what? We've got agents that cover everything from Boone to Charlotte to Raleigh, Chapel Hill, Durham area. So we've got people to cover it everywhere. So let us know what we can do for you if you're looking for a house, or if you just got any questions. Stop by and see us.